My name's Jeff Willard, and I lead a strategic prayer ministry in downtown Dallas called Kingdom Courthouse. And we're located in the former federal courthouse in downtown Dallas where Roe v. Wade was heard in June 17th, 1970. The courtroom here, we are actually in the former federal courtroom where the Roe v. Wade case was decided. In 2019, when I was praying to the Lord, I made this statement, "Lord, do something on the border." And very clearly, he said, "No, you do something." 4 or 5 weeks later, we took a group, van load of us, went to the southern border. At Eagle Pass, there's a park, and it's called Shelby Park. We were praying and worshiping. The Lord spoke to one of the ladies in our group and said that we needed to pick up smooth river stones. But immediately I knew what it was referencing, and it was David and Goliath. So we pick up these smooth river stones, and just about the time we pick up a handful of these smooth stones, a baby sock washed up in the river on the bank to where we were standing. You know, we knew that these smooth river stones were to be planted at places of abortion. And then I said, well, we need to do one in Dallas where Roe v. Wade began. So we walked into this building February 14th, 2020. As soon as I walked into the room, I took about 3 or 4 steps into the room, and the Lord let me feel how much death entered the earth because of this court case. And it was simply overwhelming. It was sickening. It was so wicked. It was so evil. I got near the bench that you see behind me, and I just walked into this wave, this wall of God's love. And it was just so overwhelming to the other end of polar opposites. He began to really define why he had sent me here and what the purpose was to have a prayer ministry in this courtroom. June 24th, 2022, the day it was overturned, it was just amazing to be in here and just to thank the Lord for his faithfulness, for his goodness, for what he had done in overturning Roe v. Wade. And even today in 2025, since the overturning of Roe v. Wade, abortion is greater than before. The Lord just clearly, out of nowhere, spoke a phrase to me. He said, NoRoe.org. And then about 10 minutes later, he said, NoRoe, yes, life. The message of NoRoe.org is a movement to codify life. This is a big initiative in this push for ending abortion in America. Everyone has some measure of influence, some obviously much more than others, but everyone can pray, some can give, some can make contacts with political leaders, with church leaders. Everyone can use their influence to stir a movement. At NoRoe, we believe that the Lord has already decided and established that he is going to bring back life over all of America. So everything we do from a perspective of victory through faith and belief in what he has done and is going to do.